Hey guys, Dylan from Noble Records coming at you with another video. I'm going on a house call today. Kind of an interesting story. I got a guy who's a buddy of mine. He does a little bit of a side hustle vinyl thing in Florida, and he ended up buying a collection that had some really insane hard rock, psychedelic rock grails in it. And so he called me and said that he wanted me to take a look at them and see if maybe we can make a deal. He knows I kind of specialize in that type of stuff. And so these are some extremely rare records. I'm not going to spoil it for you and tell you what they are. But he came up to our area to do some digging and to visit his brother. And so I'm actually headed to his brother's house, which is actually out in the middle of nowhere. So I am headed that way now. Hopefully we can secure these grails. So I'm sitting here with Fred. Fred, he does we'll tell a little bit about what you do.
I'm Little Shop of Hot Rods. If you guys seen me on Whatnot, I stream on Whatnot. I sell vinyl on Whatnot. We also do storage auctions every once in a while, and basically my main thing is hot rods. It's Little Shop of Hot Rods, so I work on cars for the most part. This is more of an obsession than anything else.
Yeah, well, it's fun. I've gotten to know him. He's hooked me up on a couple of deals in the past. I've talked a little bit about there's a record store in Canada that went out of business, and
it was actually a really cool deal.
It was a cool deal, and we got a bunch of their like sealed stock out of it, and so he kind of hooked that deal up. So we've been buddies, and he reached out and said that he had found some really good records at auction.
Well, this is the main one right here. When I bought this, I had Dylan in mind. I knew that this was going to be like something he was going to be interested in, and you guys will fall over if you knew where I got this or what I paid for. But I bought it at an estate sale, and I bought it really, really cheap. These are a couple of the other ones that we picked up. These actually we bought on Whatnot. So actually this one, no, I'm sorry, this was the one bought in Vegas at another auction. These were actually bought on Whatnot. So this is this one, that one, and the Caterpillar. These were all Vertigo Swirls, and I paid up for these. These weren't cheap. This one I did pretty good.
He got this one for cheaper than you could get our exclusive for when we put it out. So he did really good. But I came over and we kind of arm wrestled a little bit and had to make a deal. This is my copy of Fraction. This is his, and now I got to figure out which one.
He's lucky he's keeping that, by the way, because if not, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I think this one, the vinyl is really clean on it. It's a little bit cleaner than mine, I think. So it's kind of splitting hairs at this point. But if you guys don't know Fraction Moonblood, incredible psych rock record. They only made 200 copies, and we did an exclusive release of it a couple years ago and sold 1,000 copies in 24 hours. So it's one that's highly sought after. These are extremely rare. I gave him thousands and thousands of dollars for it, so I didn't. I
didn't give it away, guys.
He didn't give it away. Trust me.
I gave him a good deal, though.
I wish he gave it away, but he didn't. Maybe if I hadn't talked so highly of it, you wouldn't have wanted so much. This is a really great psych rock, hard rock, funk rock record.
It's got a lot of funk,
got some funky,
but it's a great record. It really is.
This Cressida is really good. Original UK Vertigo Swirl. I actually have this one, but I didn't have this one, so those are going in my collection. And this Caterpillar is another really good prog rock. And I actually have the U.S. press, but this UK Vertigo Swirl.
So the U.S. press might be available.
The U.S. press will be at our anniversary sale this weekend.
There you go.
So this is a beautiful UK Swirl. So these are all really good records that some will be keeping.
Dylan's doing a little personal shopping, just to let you guys know. This is for his personal.
So I eventually sell everything. So my original Fraction Moonblood that I've had for years, I'll be selling at our anniversary sale, and we'll see if anybody wants to come through the door and pay the price it costs. But yeah, to hold two in your hand is pretty unbelievable.
It's hard to see one.
It's hard to see one. To see two is
see two originals in your hand. That's crazy.
So,
it's crazy.
Anyways, so I thank Fred for thinking of me and driving all the way. You drove how far?
I drove. I got up at 3 o'clock this morning and got here about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So 12 and a half hours to come hand deliver it.
Right. So, anyways, pretty good house call for an average Wednesday. So,
Yeah, not too
anyways,
bad.
we did already make a deal off camera. Usually, we don't share the prices that we pay because my wife watches these. So,
Yeah.
Nah, she sees the account. She knows. So, anyways, thank you, Fred. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bud.
And
Appreciate you.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm back at the house now. Kind of a crazy day this morning. I went and bought a bunch of records from a local buddy of mine that kind of produces some stuff. He runs a studio, and he was kind of getting rid of some grails. Got a bunch of killer jazz stuff. Got a Rodriguez record. I got some really great stuff from him. It's Wednesday. This coming Saturday is October 4th, and we're doing our anniversary sale. So every single year on our anniversary weekend, we have just a big throwdown where I save up, grails throughout the year to put out at this thing. So this year we have a ton of really incredible stuff, and then I've bought a bunch of really clean classic rock collections. If you didn't see, I bought a DJ's collection up in Cary, North Carolina, and then I also bought another amazing collection locally here in Matthews of just some absolutely absurdly clean classic rock Psych stuff. And so, this year at our anniversary sale, it's a little bit different. There's not quite so many like huge expensive records as there are just like really middle of the road, like bread and butter classic rock stuff that you gotta have. Stuff that's like $50 and under. So tons of $20 records, tons of $10, $15 records that are just really clean classic rock stuff. So that's just, running a shop. That's something that's really important every year that we kind of look back. We have a t-shirt that we put out every year. So this year we're putting out a brand new t-shirt on Saturday. And so all that to say, I know that a lot of you guys are going to be asking about, hey, are you selling that original Fraction Moonblood? I am going to sell it. I'm putting it up at our anniversary sale. If you're in town, you can come take a look at it. And we'll see how long it sits on the wall. Usually people are hesitant to shell out. A lot of people won't spend more than $100 on a record, and very few people will spend over $1,000 for a record. So that Fraction Moonblood, to give you an idea of what that thing is worth, I have seen them go for 10 grand if they're really, really clean. I probably will, I think some have gone for, in VG plus condition, between 5 and 8 usually. If it's like really clean, I've seen them go for 10. And so I probably will put it on the wall for the lower side of that figure. So anyways, Fred, he's going to see this video. He knows I paid him a very strong number for the record, and I won't make a whole lot of money, but it's just one of those things. I'd love to have it in the shop for our anniversary sale, and so that's where it's going. So hope you guys enjoy this kind of short little video of a house call. Sometimes we go and we buy these absolutely huge, massive collections, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we go. I think today I bought 5 records from him and spent as much as I have on thousands of records before because of the caliber of this stuff was so good. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.